Hey Undertow listeners, your host Fred Greenhalgh here with something I'm incredibly proud to be sharing with you, something special from the DC universe. This is DC High Volume Batman. Yes, Batman, the one and only. This is a new weekly fiction podcast adapting iconic Batman comics as immersive audio stories. I've been involved producing and adapting the series from its earliest stages, and it's everything you could want from a Batman audio drama. We've got an incredible cast, gritty, immersive soundscapes, lush original music, and source material that is, well, just legend. The series starts off with Batman Year One. This is Frank Miller's origin story for Batman that defines in large part how the modern era thinks of the Caped Crusader. In Year One, Bruce Wayne is not Batman. He is just a man returning to a city where crime is out of control with a vow to his deceased parents. How and why does he ultimately decide to don a cape and cowl? You'll learn today in DC High Volume Batman Year One, Episode 1. And if you like what you hear, find DC High Volume Batman wherever you get your podcasts. Again, weekly Batman. All you need to do is look for DC High Volume Batman. Enjoy.
Hilton brings you new ways to stay, with experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
You're listening to DC High Volume Batman. Lieutenant James Gordon, a recent transfer from Chicago, is on his way to Gotham City and about to learn of the rot that eats at its heart. Meanwhile, prodigal son Bruce Wayne returns after years abroad to honor a vow he made to his murdered parents. He will become the greatest crime fighter the world has ever known, but it won't be easy. And now, Year One, Chapter 1.
Gotham City. Maybe it's all I deserve now. Or maybe it's just my time in hell. 12 hours. My stomach's been trying to eat itself for the last 5. Barbara's flying in. I don't care how much it costs. Train's no way to come to Gotham. In an airplane, from above, all you'd see are the streets and buildings. Fool you into thinking it's civilized.
We are beginning our final descent to Gotham City. Please return seats and trays to their upright positions.
From here, it's clean shafts of concrete and snowy rooftops. The work of men who died generations ago. From here, it looks like an achievement. I should have taken the train. I should be closer. I should see the enemy.
By now, Barbara's gotten her tests back. I only hate myself a little for hoping they come out negative. This is no place to raise a family.
Nice book for a small donation.
No, please.
Gordon? Lieutenant James Gordon?
Yeah, that's
a
me.
nice book. Look at the picture.
Walk, skinhead.
Sorry.
Name's Flash, Lieutenant. Detective Flash. Commissioner Loeb sent me to make sure you didn't miss your appointment with him.
Good to meet you, Flash.
Hope you don't mind if I call you Jimmy.
Well,
Welcome to Gotham, Jimmy. It's not as bad as it looks. Especially if you're a cop. Cops got it made in Gotham.
Welcome home, Mr. Wayne. How's it feel to be back, Mr. Wayne?
There's some rumors about
truth to the rumors, Mr.
Any
Wayne?
truth to the rumors about Princess Caroline?
Gotham Gazette, Mr. Wayne.
The 25-year-old heir to the Wayne millions declined to comment on rumors of romance in his life or on his plans on his return to Gotham after 12 years abroad. We'll keep you posted on Gotham's richest and best-looking native son. Tom?
Thank you, Jackie. Following the disappearance of a key witness, Assistant District Attorney Harvey Dent has withdrawn conspiracy charges against Police Commissioner Gillian Loeb. Commissioner Loeb had been accused of accepting bribes.
You know, we're all delighted to have you on the team, Lieutenant.
You'll get my best work, Commissioner Loeb. I promise.
And we are a team. A team needs team spirit, don't you think? Yes, it does. And your record shows you've got what it takes.
I know I made my mistakes, sir. I'm grateful for this chance to prove myself.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's smoking. What mistakes have you made, Lieutenant? You kept the media away from it. That's the bottom line, isn't it? Yes, it is.
I'd feel better about toughing out the nicotine fit if I didn't have to smell those eucalyptus cough drops of his. I swear you won't have to worry about my honesty, Commissioner.
Last thing on my mind. Last thing.
Alfred?
I trust you've been well, Master Bruce.
Wayne Manor. Built as a fortress, generations past, to protect a fading line of royalty from an age of equals. Mother. Father. It's good to be back.
Knew you'd like the commissioner, Jimmy. And he'll be just as good to you as you are to him. You can count on that.
I keep telling myself it's either this or pumping gas. And then I tell myself I'm doing it for Barbara.
What do we got here?
Flask, what's the trouble?
Nothing I can't handle solo, Jimmy. Mother know you're here, Stevie?
I'm not doing nothing, man.
I keep talking to myself. This time I say, you better know your facts before you bring another cop down. Especially in public. Flass has had Green Beret training. I can tell. When I knows how to use his size. I watch. And I don't do a damn thing. And I memorize every move. For future reference. Was that necessary?
This little beauty in his pocket.
It's a calm, Flass.
I'm only human, Jimmy.
The tests. I pray they're negative.
Mother. Father. Am I ready?
The boys, they've been asking me to talk to you, Jimmy. Thought maybe I can get a word in, knowing how tight we've gotten this last month. They're worried about you.
I'm touched, Flask. Right now, I'm worried about a homicide. Turn left.
And never make it in this business if you don't learn to relax, Jimmy. I mean, we got our own way of doing things here in Gotham. I mean, you came down pretty hard on Morgan. I mean, you with a baby on the way.
Call me Lieutenant. Make your next right.
February 21st. Training again. But I'm not ready. I have the means, the skill, but not the method. No, that's not true. I have hundreds of methods. But something's missing. Something isn't right. I have to wait. I have to wait.
So Father Donnelly, he slips Gordon a 50 with the handshake. And Gordon, he looks at it like his hand's got a disease. Then he throws the 50 in the Padre's face, gives the squad a 2-hour lecture, puts Shell on probation. He's just not fitting in, Gil.
I had such hopes for that boy.
I could get the boys together, soften them up.
No, not while I'm in town. There's enough heat on me as it is. You'll absolutely have to wait until I'm at the conference in Washington. 2 weeks, Flash.
The engine hums gently. Not quite convinced it should stop. It's March 11th. Everything is in place. The attendant was even obliging enough to ask me for my autograph. My alibi is set. Bruce Wayne has been sighted at the same hotel as a visiting Hollywood sex queen. That should generate sufficient rumors to account for my whereabouts for the next few hours. This is a reconnaissance mission. Until I know more, I must avoid combat. Till I'm ready. My anonymity is an obvious priority. The murder of my parents is a matter of public record. All it requires is a change in clothing and complexion. A single, memorable, distracting detail. Fake scar does nicely.
You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Hey Undertow listeners, Fred here, wishing you happy spring. It is time to shake off the cobwebs and go out and see the world. I'm currently contemplating a long weekend in New York City, or perhaps New Orleans, and whether it's the Big Apple or the Big Easy, I'm treating myself to the luxe upgrades I deserve with Quince's high-quality travel essentials at fair prices. For example, I am eyeing their linen button-up shirts and also their beach shorts, light and breathable, sustainably sourced from Europe and almost 70% less than traditional retail price. They've also got amazing suitcases, travel duffels, and fun little travel details like leather luggage tags and passport holders. I'll be grabbing a minimalist leather money clip wallet myself to keep my travel credit cards and ID handy while out there exploring. And I love how Quince passes savings on to us by cutting out the middleman and works directly with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices. That is a winning combination. For your next trip, treat yourself to the luxe upgrades you deserve from Quince. Go to quince.com/undertow for 365-day returns, plus free shipping on your order. That's QUINCE.com/undertow to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/undertow.
There are many ways to entice a potential new customer with flashy branding and calculated marketing strategies. But at the end of the day, the success of a business comes down to the ability to close the sale. And for businesses like Thrive Cosmetics, Allbirds, or Skims, it's what goes on behind the scenes, making selling, and for shoppers, buying, simple that makes the difference. For them and for millions of businesses, that difference is made with Shopify. Businesses that want to grow, grow with Shopify. Because if your goal is growth, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. And Shopify will make sure you're ready. On the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. And with Shop Pay, they boost conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. It's no wonder Shopify is home of the #1 checkout on the planet. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Allbirds uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/realm, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/realm to upgrade your selling today. That's shopify.com/realm.
Requested off this night shift 4 times now. Damn it, Barbara needs me at night these days. Barbara and little James. So I hope it's a boy, so what? 4 times and no reply. I am not making friends in the department.
Going to work, Lieutenant?
You gotta be late. May have to skip the whole night.
Old trick talking to distract me. Guarantees an attack from behind. I take the guy's bat and drop him. Should have checked my military record. Another down. I was taught to handle worse than this. And then... It's been a while. Once I'm down, the hits come hard and fast. Somewhere in the middle of it, they tell me it's just a warning. They remind me I've got a pregnant wife. Toward the end, I hear a familiar chuckle. Flass.
It's a 20-block walk to the enemy camp. It's been educational. I was sized up like a piece of meat by the leather boys in Robinson Park. I waded through the pleas and half-hearted threats from junkies at the Finger Memorial. I stepped across a field of human rubble that lay sleeping in front of the overcrowded Sprang mission. Finally, the worst of it. The East End. Hard to believe it's gotten worse.
Cheer you up?
I doubt it. How old are you?
Young as you want me to be.
That's all wrong, Holly. You're doing it wrong.
Did what you said, just like you
But you
said.
gotta pick your types. Gotta know which ones want what you got. This one's not.
I haven't said, have I?
That vice I smell. That crazy bit, that's old, man.
I'm not the police. Believe me.
Well, you still here? I told you to go, Holly.
He hadn't said.
Hey, we'll talk this over later, sweet chunks.
No. I think you're finished with her. I'm provoking him. I really shouldn't.
Man, you pushing. You looking for a new scar. You tell me where, man.
Oh, jeez. Can't be vice, we're paid up. Just some idiot out to get himself killed.
Selena, don't stop now.
Shut up, skunk. You know what I hate most about men, skunk?
Please, Selena. Tell me why you hate us so.
I never met one.
Say it again.
His eyes keep flicking away from the girls to me. He turns away for a second. Dead giveaway. He's pretty fast. I won't say he has a chance, but he's fast. This is getting a little too good to me. Better wrap it up. Idiot. Never should have done this. I have to get out of here before I draw attention.
Come on, guys, I got him.
Stab me right in the thigh. Very good, Bruce. You really put the fear of God into them.
Ow, my wrist!
Damn it. Nobody hurts Holly.
Where's this guy?
Mess. I made a mess of it. No excuse. Didn't control myself. Another one. Looks like she knows what she's doing. Be careful. That's good. She's had karate training. But only karate. Oh no.
Selena, get up. Selena!
Freeze!
If I'm caught, it's over.
Hey, he didn't move, man.
He was going to.
Hit an artery. Losing blood. Get up before
I
that.
need the doctor.
Maybe after he's booked.
No. Can't let them. Can't.
Find any cash.
$2, no ID. Look, man, he's bleeding all over the seat. We gotta take him to the
No,
hospital.
you look, boy. I've run into 1,000 like him. Drifters. Who needs them?
Yeah, but what if he dies?
You two. Stop the car. Get out.
What the hell?
Don't mind him, boy. Probably hopped up on something fast, you know?
I warned you.
Oh my God, he broke the cuffs.
This is bad.
No, let go.
Take the other cop in a chokehold. Grab the wheel and swerve.
The wheel. Let go. Let go.
Fire. It'll only take seconds to reach the gas tank. More police. Tank will blow before they get here. These men, they probably have families. I can't just let them die.
Smoke from the blazing police cruiser can be seen for blocks. The two officers were found unconscious 30 feet away.
Made it. Somehow must have made it here. To the Porsche. I hope I didn't do anything stupid. Getting here. Done enough wrong tonight. Turn the key, Bruce. Isn't difficult. Just a little slippery.
They did just enough to keep me out of the hospital. Can't let Barbara see me like this.
Detective Flass? He's off duty, sir. He's probably at the poker party over at Shoots with the guys.
The guys.
What the hell?
Maniac almost hit me. Should arrest the clown. That's no way to treat a Porsche.
God. Fear of God. Fear. I have to make them afraid.
Dodging the Porsche gives me enough adrenaline to make the drive to Bay Ridge. The bruises are starting to form and my spine feels fused when Wilson says goodbye to the guys. Of course, Wilson's the first to leave. Doesn't want to make his wife stay up late waiting for him. And he still has to see his girlfriend tonight. Minutes later, Stanton stumbles out, hunched over like he's lost his life savings. Then Rennie. I let them both go home. Finally. Flass. He almost flattens the mailbox before he remembers to turn his lights on. I keep mine off and follow. I haven't seen a house in 3 minutes when I pull up beside him and jerk the wheel. He's 10 miles over the speed limit. Not fast enough to kill him when he hits the tree. I show him my gun.
Gordon.
He drops his. He's big. Green Beret training. Been 15 years since I had to take out a Green Beret. Even so, he deserves a handicap.
You dropped this earlier.
I don't crack his skull. I don't crush his larynx. I don't break his ribs or punch my hand through his chest. I do just enough to keep him out of the hospital. Toss his gun into the woods. Should be rusty by morning. Take his clothes off and leave him in his own cuffs by the side of the road. He'll never report it. Not Flass. He'll make up some story. Involves at least 10 attackers and never admit I did it. But he'll know. And he'll stay away from Barbara. Thanks, Flass. You show me what it takes to be a cop in Gotham City.
Father, I'm afraid I may have to die tonight. I've tried to be patient. I've tried to wait. But I have to know. How, Father? How do I do it? What do I use to make them afraid? If I ring this bell, Alfred will come. He can stop the bleeding in time. Another of your gifts to me, Father. I have wealth. The family manor rests above a huge cave that would be the perfect headquarters. Even a butler with training in combat medicine. Yes, Father, I have everything. But patience. I'd rather die than wait another hour. I have waited 18 years. 18 years. Since Zorro. The mark of Zorro. Since the walk that night. And the man with the frightened hollow eyes. And a voice like glass being crushed.
I said hand it over. Give me your wallet. You're a two-man.
Since all sense left my life. Without warning, it comes. Crashing through the window of your study. And mine. I've seen it before. Somewhere. frightened me. As a boy. Frighten me. Yes, Father. I shall become a bat.
You've been listening to DC High Volume, Batman. Year 1, Chapter 1. Batman Year 1 comic written by Frank Miller with artwork by David Mazzucchelli. Directed by John Brooks. Audio adaptation by John Brooks, Fred Greenhalgh, and Roshan Singh Sambi. Batman created by Bob Kane with Bill Finger. Copyright and trademark DC, all rights reserved. Batman Year 1 stars Jason Spizak as Bruce Wayne and Jay Paulson as Jim Gordon. Also starring Adam O'Byrne, Brian Finney, Mike Starr, Reba Burr, Rachel Rosenblum, Molly Hager, Matthew Quern, and Simon Vance. With additional voices by Makira Alexander, Marcus Thorne Bagala, Ajare Coleman, Will Collier, Kyle N. DePorter, Victor Diaz, Jason Du Barnes, Edward Gelhaus, Matt Gergel, Aaron Hendry, Marcella Lenz-Pope, Carl Makinen, Ronnie Marmo, Byron Mark Newsom, Levi Nunez, Joe Ockman, Mike Pallotta, Roshan Singh Sambi, Michael Uslan, Juan Francisco Villa, Laith Walschlager, and Shelby Young. Casting by Sunday Bowling Kennedy and Meg Mormon, CSA. Loop Group casting by Barbara Harris. Produced by Fred Greenhalgh and Roshan Singh Sambi. Executive producers for DC, Mike Pallotta and Victor Diaz. Executive producers for Realm, Molly Barton and Carly Migliori. Director of Production Operations for Realm, Devin Shepard. Production Manager, Jordan Acancia. Music composed by Sam Ewing. Additional music by Marcus Thorne Bagala. Supervising sound design and mix by Jonathan Roberts. Additional sound design and mix by Daniel Ramirez. Additional production support by Ondas Productions. Assistant editors Chia Yam Chong and Jamie Leidwinger. Production services provided by Realm. Recorded at Real Voice LA, CityVox, and AP Studios. This podcast was recorded under a SAG-AFTRA agreement based on characters from DC. The characters and events depicted in this podcast are fictional. Any similarity to any actual person, living or dead, or to any actual events, firms, places, and institutions or other entities is coincidental and unintentional. This podcast is protected under the laws of the United States and other countries, and its unauthorized duplication, distribution, or exhibition may result in civil liability and criminal prosecution.
I don't have much time. I am being transported by the Ecclesiad vessel Merkava to stand trial for heresy of the highest order. But I will not renounce my work, and to my last breath I will speak the truth of this plague-ridden world, that ours is not a loving God, and we are not its favored children. The Heresies of Red Elf Buntwine, Chapter 2, coming May 1st.
Welcome to Gotham, Jimmy. It's not as bad as it looks.
DC and Realm present.
Our vigilante, or Batman as he's called, possesses extraordinary physical skill.
DC High Volume Batman.
Fear. I have to make them afraid. I shall become a bat.
Look there. What the hell?
The Dark Knight's definitive DC Comics stories.
He's got a
motorcycle. Get after him or I'll have you shot.
Take him down.
Adapted directly for audio for the very first time.
Thinks he's a damn Robin Hood. He dies.
Looks like it's just you and me now, Phil Cooney.
Hit the floodlight. It's showtime. New episodes every Wednesday. Follow and listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Batman hasn't attacked anybody. What do you mean, blow up the building?
From this moment on, none of you are safe. DC High Volume, Batman. Available now.